One of my favorite strategies, and certainly one of my most successful strategies when it comes to creating a best-selling online course, is what I call the turning on the taste buds strategy. Now, clearly what we mean by the name of this is that we want to get people hungry and attracted to our product, to our online learning program, before we've even got it ready to build. And one of the first ways to do that is by what I call signaling. This is quite simple as saying, you know, I wave at somebody and somebody else waves back. So what we need to be doing with our market is doing some signaling with them in advance. We need to be doing this at the research phase. Now again, in my course on how to create profitable courses, I go into this in much more detail and I talk about the actual strategies you can use to conduct research and to do this signaling stage. But here I'm going to talk about the principle of it. How can you go to your market, whether they are already within your communities, in your own Facebook groups, in your own Facebook pages, social media groups, perhaps you're a member of LinkedIn groups, for example, perhaps you're a member of some online forums where your audience hang out, perhaps you've got a list or a small database already that you could send research questions and surveys to, for example. Either way, whether you've got an existing list or you're about to go out to those marketplaces now, you need to be signaling to them by saying, hey, here's what I'm doing, or here's what I plan to do, and here's how I plan to do it. What do you think? So what will happen is you will either get people go, awesome, love it, can't wait, where do I sign up? Or you'll have people go, no, that's rubbish because, or you'll just have complete tumbleweed, complete silence. So what this will tell you is to whether you have what I call a product to market fit, i.e. do you have an audience of people that actually want to buy from you? Do you have a product that people want to buy? Now, I posted a post up on my Facebook page actually about my course on how to create profitable courses, and it was me doing a video. I just said, hi guys, my name's Cordiner, this is what I specialize in, and I'm about to create a course on how to create profitable courses. These are the learning outcomes I'm planning to include in it. What do you reckon? And I posted that up on my Facebook page, importantly with a link, and I'll talk to you about what that link is in a moment. And I actually had somebody write, I quote, "Take my money." Obviously, what this told me, it's the best response any online instructor could possibly hear, is that there was a market for this product. I had loads and loads of comments and likes, so that told me it was well worth building that course, and that the learning outcomes I had chosen were certainly in alignment with what my audience were looking for. And I had done a significant amount of research using the strategies that I talk about in my course on how to create profitable courses. So signaling, questioning and research is very important to get those taste buds turned on. It makes people feel like they're part of the process and the journey, and it also gets people aware of the fact that you have this product upcoming.
Sorry guys, I actually had a bit of an equipment malfunction, so I'm going to have to continue without the camera. So my next technique we use is what I call the drip leaking method of awareness. Now this is basically when I release portions of content across social media over a period of time. So for instance, I may take extracts of my course either as I'm building it or after it's been built as an ongoing marketing method, and just extract small snippets of lectures or whole little lectures and pop them up on social media. I get a lot of my traffic come from YouTube and from Facebook. I always have a link that goes back to my course. It also gives people a taster, lets them see what kind of stuff you're doing, what your work looks and feels like, whether they enjoy engaging with that, and that's where you get people starting to come back to your course as a result of having their taste buds tickled, so to speak. The next one is a really nice concept I like. In fact, I read a book called Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, and that's where I sort of really started pushing this method. Actually, it was something I was already doing naturally, but this made me really make it a marketing strategy. Showing your work, what we mean by is showing the process behind the development of it. when we look at an amazing magical piece of artwork, what we often do is admire the beautiful finished piece, but actually true admiration and real wow comes from when somebody sees how it was built and how it was put together. If they actually get to see the draft work, the design, the blank canvas, the penciled outlines, the undercolors, then people really appreciate the level of work that's gone into creating that masterpiece. People really enjoy feeling like they're part of the development journey. They absolutely love seeing how, not just what, has been built. So I often post pictures of my post-it notes all over the walls, my various butcher's paper, coloured pens all over the place. I'm always posting about the journey I'm on of creation. You know, that's what we're constantly doing as online instructors. Even when we're learning stuff, when you're doing your research, you know, share that information. What are you researching? How are you researching it? Post your content that you're finding as you're finding it. It's a really great way of showing your audience what your work actually looks like. So these are just some tips that you can use to really help boost your sales techniques.